If you're thinking to build an AI agent in 2025 so you can hire less people and automate some manual work, today I want to share with you the best tech stack to use in 2025 in terms of cost, speed, scalability, and quality. You're gonna learn how to host your agents for free or low cost, how to be able to pick a tech stack that is scalable, and how to build something that actually works in your business and not just as a ChatGPT or something like this that you can automate tasks within your business. Hello and welcome to this channel. My name is Jonathan. I taught myself how to code since I'm 13 years old. In the past 2 years, I built AI agents, applications, and SaaS platforms for myself and clients. And actually last month, which was March 2025, I went on a challenge for building an AI SaaS application for 30 days. And in this challenge, what I did is I tested different services, different methods of building AI agents. And together with these 2 years of experience and this 30 days challenge that I really pushed myself to the limit, I want to share with you the best insights on how to build your AI agents and what are the best tech stack to use to build AI agents. Now, if you're looking to scale your business with AI agents, or you already have some automations and you're looking to improve them and scale them further, every 30 to 60 days I'm taking a new project to help businesses integrate AI in their operations. So if it's relevant for you and there is still availability, you can go to yomitech.io/apply and I can give you more details about that. Now, this video will be most relevant for B2B companies that are looking to scale their automations. If you are already using N8N, Make.com, Zapier, or simple automation like this, if you're looking to build something more than just an MVP, something that can take more users, that can be scalable, that can automate operations inside your business, if you are a marketing team, sales team, or operations team that you are looking to scale your lead qualification, content, or outreach, and in general, you're looking to build a real scalable in-production agent in 4 to 6 weeks, this video will fit best for you. This video will be less relevant for people that are just starting out in business, you didn't figure out your product market fit, and you're looking to automate stuff. This is not the ideal case for you. If you are looking to build something with no code and you're just looking to do some simple automations, this video will not be relevant. If you're looking for an easy solution, something that is already working with one click, and you don't want some workflow to test it, iterate upon this, improve it over time, and automate over time, this is also not for you. And bottom line, if you're looking for a simple solution, no-code tools and automations like Zapier, N8N, and Make.com can be a fit for you. If you're looking for something beyond that, this video will be perfect for you. This is where all the agent workflows are gonna be. This is where we're gonna automate all the stuff. And the peak for this AI agent is gonna be using Python. You can use an API with FastAPI, Flask, and Django. This API is basically allows you to call your AI agents from the outside. So if you have an application like a client or something on an outside application, you can use this API to call your AI agent. Now, the reason why I like Python, and this is my pick, and by the way, maybe I'm biased about this, but Python is specifically designed for building AI agents. You can use platforms like LangChain, Pydantic AI, Hugging Face, and you have all sorts of full infrastructure built for Python. It's also designed for building backends. And Python is really the standard in terms of machine learning, NLP, and all these libraries. If you want to use JavaScript, JavaScript is more like a language that's designed for front-end. You can use it also for backend, and you have libraries like Llama Index that you can use it. You can also use LangChain with JavaScript, but its main purpose was not designed for backend. Now, I know companies that scaled to hundreds and even thousands of users and 5 to 6 to 7 figure businesses that are using just JavaScript, Next.js, Express, and these tools. But if you want to use the optimal language that is designed for AI agents and you want to do it in much easier way, Python is the pick. Now, in terms of hosting, whether you're using JavaScript or Python, you can host this for free on sites like render.com. There is on the channel a video on how to start a SaaS in 20 minutes, which I guide you step by step on how to host on Render for free. If you are using AWS, you can use AWS Lambda for free, or you can also apply for the startup credits program which is giving you free credits up to $1,000 credits, which is pretty cool. And if you're using JavaScript or Next.js, you can use Vercel also for free to host your backend, where we actually store the user data, the memory, the rugs, the vector stores. And if some of these terms that I'm talking about are pure Chinese for you and you don't understand, there is a different video about the 12 components of building AI agents that you can watch after watching this video. So this is where we store all our data, and my pick for AI agents is PostgreSQL. Not only it's open source and there is great community for this tool, but the main benefits of PostgreSQL is that you can use it to store structured user data, relational database data, like user data. When you authenticate people, you can use it with PostgreSQL to store the user data. You can store JSONs over there, but also you can have the AI component parts like rugs, vector stores that you can use on PostgreSQL. You have extensions like pgvector that allows you to take this Postgres database that is relational database, and this pgvector extension is helping you turning these tables to a way that you can store also vector stores and rugs and implement like chatbots using PostgreSQL. If you want to optimize for time, speed, and scale, there is also other extensions like timescale that you can use for your Postgres. If we are looking at dedicated vector stores like Quadrant, you have Pinecone and all these things, what happens is they are using some optimizations for speed, for memory, and all these things. You can use one of these services, then you have some Firebase or some other SQL database for the user data, and then you'll need to maintain this database API, you'll need to maintain your user data, and so on and so on. Using Postgres allows us to manage everything in one place, less maintenance, less costs, and so on. And there is also a free option. If you go to supabase.com, you can set up a Postgres database for free. And you can also watch the video that we made on the channel, how to use Postgres as a pgvector and set it up with AWS. And if you have the credits on AWS, this is also a free option that you can use. Frontend is basically if you're using a chat widget, if you're using if you see the widget on the left side or right side of the page, it can be an interface, it can be a dashboard, it can be a SaaS platform. This is where we communicate with the actual agent. Maybe you already have an app that is gonna communicate with this agent, and as we talked about here, you're gonna have the backend, the brain, connected to an API. This API is interacting with your database, and this front end is gonna interact with the API of your backend. And the pick for this is Next.js. The reason why is because you have server-side rendering, which helps you rank your websites if it's something that is important to you. Also, tools like Cursor, Windsurf, and so on are optimized for using Next.js, and it's much easier to add features using these AI coding editors. On top of that, you have a lot of templates with Next.js. You can use it. You can go to the Next.js templates and you can start your projects. Instead of starting from scratch, you have already a code built in that. And if you're looking to hire people, there is a lot of people right now that are getting into the Next.js tech stack, which is also pretty easy to learn. It's also easy to scale and deploy. All you need to do is go to Vercel, you put your project over there, and you can deploy in like 10 to 30 minutes if you want. And another great option if you want to build MVPs fast and you don't want to use code is to use no-code tools like Babel.io. If it's a chatbot, you can use VoiceFlow and so on. At some point they are limited. Maybe if you have some language that you are using, maybe they don't support it. They have some limited functionality, but for the start you can use it. And you can also watch the other video on the channel on no-code versus code, on why to pick each of these stacks for depending on your project. So there is a video also in this channel about that. And you can use Vercel for free to host your front end. If you want to collect payments with your agent, or you're gonna turn it into an AI application or AI platform, you can use Stripe. This is the best option right now because the API is much easier to use for developers. Or you can use Pedal. If you are outside of the US and EU and you have no support, you can use Lemon Squeezy or PayPal, which PayPal is not so easy with the API, but it's an option. And if you still want to use Stripe, but you are out of the US or EU, what I did is I opened an e-residency in Estonia. Everyone can do this. Or you can also use Stripe Atlas or services like this to open US LLC in the United States, and then you can use Stripe in your payments. And the final tip is to use Docker. So what Docker allows us to do is to move between hosting services without needing to rewrite our application. So we mentioned services like Vercel, render.com, AWS. There is other services like Azure, Google Cloud Functions, and so on. In a recent AI application that I built, I'm using Docker, and this allowed me to test different services, and I can just use Docker to move between the services without any rewrites. So this allows me to test hosting providers much easier, and I can cut costs in a dynamic way. And that's the best tech stack to use in 2025 to build scalable production AI agents, so you can automate your business processes, manual work, hire less people. If you are looking for help to build some AI agent for your business, or you already have an AI agent and you want to make it more scalable, there is a link below to apply to work with me. I take like one project every 3 to 60 days, so I can focus on one project at a time while also building my own products. If it's something that you're interested in, there is a link below, yomitech.io/apply. You can put your information there and I'll give you more details. Other than that, if you have any questions, you can follow me on Twitter @BoringSaaSGuy. Now that you know what's the best tech stack to use to build AI agents, you can now watch the next video, the 12 components of AI agents that will get you through the whole process of what you need to know in terms of actually building the AI agents, what are the components and so on. You can watch it over here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next ones. Bye.